is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Hey there, hi there, ho there. Welcome to episode 62 of the Trivia for Kids podcast.
Welcome.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Quinn.
And we are excited to be here for another week. Thanks for listening. So, Quinn, you had a big science project due at school this week. You had to, tell us what you had to do.
We had to make a cell model project made out of whatever you could find, and then bring it to school, and people would vote on which one looks the best. And
So you had to make a cell. You had to make a model of a cell with all of the parts to a cell out of whatever you could come up with.
yes,
And what did you make your cell out of?
Rice Krispies and candy.
So we basically made Rice Krispie bars and we formed them into a sphere. And then you took candies and made little parts to the cell, like the nucleus and the mitochondria and the, what else?
Cytoplasm and the lysosomes and the vacuole and the nucleolus and the nucleus and the...
And it was really cool. You did a really great job.
Thank you.
Was that fun?
I don't know. It was stressful.
Why?
I don't know.
Just because you had a lot of stress to actually get it done at home, and I could see that. Well, are you ready for the joke?
Yes.
This comes from Nico. Thanks, Nico.
Thanks, Nico.
What kind of insect can win any race?
A gnat.
A beetle. A beetle.
Ha.
Ha. You can beat all of them. Beetle. Thanks, Nico. All right. Are you ready?
Sure.
For what's coming next on this episode of Trivia?
Next on this episode?
Some questions. All right, let's go.
Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1. The category is outdoor activities. Thank you to Barrett for this category submission. Thank you, Barrett. Question 1. What are you doing if you are going spelunking? Question 2. If you are hiking to the top of a mountain, what is the tallest point called? Question 3. People interested in ornithology can often be seen doing what? Question 4. What is an outdoor recreational activity in which participants use a GPS and other navigational techniques to find hide-and-seek containers? Question 5. What is a cycle with just one wheel called? Question 6. If you are using a barometer and notice that the air pressure is falling, what could you potentially expect to happen? Question 7. What activity are you doing if you are looking for constellations? Round 1 answers. Question 1. What are you doing if you are going spelunking? spelunking?
Dunking, splash.
You are going cave exploring.
Oh.
Spelunking. Gonna go check out some caves.
Oh.
I am in my years of age, I have become quite claustrophobic. So unless the cave is very grandiose, I'm not going spelunking.
I didn't understand a word you just said.
Unless it's a big cave, I'm not going in there because I don't like confined spaces.
Oh.
Like, I think some people who go exploring in caves go through like really narrow openings and crawl through spaces that, like, thinking of getting stuck in a cave is like where my nightmares come from. Question 2. If you are hiking to the top of a mountain, what is the tallest point called?
The peak?
The peak, or the summit, or the apex, or the zenith, or acme is also a synonym. I didn't know there were so many.
Oh. Interesting.
Interesting. Question 3. People interested in ornithology can often be seen doing what?
Studying squirrels.
Kind of. Bird watching.
Oh. I was close.
Who do you know that likes ornithology?
My grandparents.
Your grandparents. Yep. They sometimes go to like a golf course and look at birds.
They brought me with them one time.
And how was that?
Being honest.
That was nice of them to take you though. But,
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of bird?
I like canaries and blue jays a lot.
Yeah, blue jays.
I like
are cool.
hummingbirds a lot.
Oh yeah. I like cardinals. St. Louis ones and bird ones. Question 4. What is an outdoor recreational activity in which participants use a GPS and other navigational techniques to find hide-and-seek containers?
Geocaching.
Geocaching.
Caching.
Yep. C-A-C-H-E. Cache. Have you ever gone geocaching?
One time with my friend, yeah.
And what did you find? What was in the cache?
We went to a park and we found something on a robot looking thing, and it was a list that you needed to sign your name on, and we found one under a chair at a different park too.
Cool. Question 5. What is a cycle with just one wheel called?
A unicycle.
That would be a difficult thing to master. I've
Yeah.
seen somebody I've seen clowns unicycle at like a circus and stuff, but there was a lady who lived across the street from your grandparents who could ride a unicycle, and it looked so hard. Even to get on and off was difficult. Question 6. If you're using a barometer and notice that the air pressure is falling, what could you potentially expect to happen?
A decrease in oxygen.
A storm might be coming.
Oh.
Changes in the atmosphere, including changes in air pressure, affect the weather. Meteorologists use barometers to predict short-term changes in the weather.
Interesting.
Question 7. What activity are you doing if you are looking for constellations?
Looking for constellations. Isn't that what it's called?
Stargazing.
Oh, stargazing. Yeah, duh.
We have that cool stargazing app that we
that's
like to
cool.
use, that you just hold your phone up to the sky and then it will tell you what constellations that you're looking at.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because constellations are hard to decipher what they really are.
Really hard.
Really hard. Besides the Big Dipper, I can get that one, and Orion.
I can't even.
But the rest of them, I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
Right.
Round 2. The category is the Disney Channel. Question 1. This question comes from Declan. Thanks, Declan. What cartoon features a set of twins who are sent to spend the summer with their great uncle in a mysterious town where the twins help him run the Mystery Shack? Question 2. What cartoon's theme song starts with "Life is like a hurricane" and ends with the name of the show and "woo"? Question 3. This question is from listener Abigail. Thanks, Abigail. Who loves to help fix toys, dolls, and stuffed animals with the help of her hippo, Hallie? Question 4. What show features toddler versions of Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and Gonzo? Question 5. This question is from listener Nathan. Thanks, Nathan. What show follows the adventures of 13-year-old Anne, who is magically transported to the fantastical world full of frog people? Question 6. In what show do young pirates try to outwit Captain Hook and his sidekick Smee while trying to find gold doubloons? Question 7. Peter, Spin, and Gwen are the main characters in what Super Disney cartoon? Round 2 answers. Question 1. What cartoon features a set of twins who are sent to spend the summer with their great uncle in a mysterious town where the twins help him run the Mystery Shack?
Gravity Falls!
I knew you were going to get pumped about that. One of your favorite shows, Gravity Falls.
I don't know, it's funny. It's like all about crazy creatures and stuff, except it's cartoon and it's fake in a fake place, but it's awesome.
So my favorite character in Gravity Falls is this friend, and her name is Grenda. And she is so funny. And I do a pretty good impression of Grenda. So my favorite line of Grenda's is she says, "If I have a baby, I'm going to name her Grenda 2, the sequel." So Grenda's voice sounds like this.
A professional wrestler, people call her voice.
Oh, she's a professional wrestler is Grenda's voice?
No, somebody thinks she sounds like one.
Oh,
in the show.
I see. Grenda and Grunkle Stan. That's funny. Question 2. What cartoon's theme song starts with "Life is like a hurricane" and ends with the name of the show and "Ooh"?
DuckTales.
You were just watching DuckTales when I was writing this category, so I thought, what?
That was all Brooks.
You watch DuckTales all the time. Life is like a hurricane.
Okay, don't judge me if that's immature or something, but it's a good show. It's funny. Okay?
It's okay. This is a judgment-free podcast, Quinn. You do you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Question 3. Who loves to help fix toys, dolls, and stuffed animals with the help of her hippo, Hallie?
Doc McStuffins?
Doc McStuffins. You used to like her when you were little. Time for your checkup. Time for your
I
checkup.
haven't watched that show in
I'm gonna check your ears, check your
7
eyes.
years.
It's funny how I didn't really watch those shows, but just having them on in the background with you watching them, I can sing all the theme songs. And...
Ha!
Question 4. What show features toddler versions of Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and Gonzo?
Muppet Babies?
Yep. So this Muppet Babies is a remake to the original that I watched when I was a kid, and it was one of my very favorites.
Ha!
Muppet Babies, make our dreams come true. Question 5. What show follows the adventures of 13-year-old Anne, who is magically transported to the fantastical world full of frog people?
Amphibia!
So Amphibia was like a whole chronicled series,
Mm-hmm.
and then it ended.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to say what happened, but you were really into Amphibia.
I was, but after the last episode, I stopped it like 2 years ago.
Well, it was done, right?
Yeah.
So when Declan and Nathan's mom emailed me this request for Gravity Falls and Amphibia, and I was like, it's like Quinn and Ren, because those are their favorite shows.
It's so true, though.
Question 6. In what show do young pirates try to outwit Captain Hook and his sidekick Smee while trying to find gold doubloons?
Brooks's new favorite TV show, Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
We watch a lot of Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
The intro is so long, but he watches it so often that I have it memorized. It's crazy.
And it's so cute because he sings it along with it, and he has a little red Jake bandana that his grandma made him. He is way into pirates right now.
Mm-hmm.
Question 7. Peter, Spin, and Gwen are the main characters in what Super Disney cartoon?
Spidey and His Amazing Friends.
That's the
Another
answer.
Rick's favorite.
I really like the theme song to that cartoon because I think it's by Fall Out Boy, but it's like do 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 do. It's really catchy. Spidey and his amazing, Spidey and his amazing friends.
Hey, I think this is one of the first categories that I've got in my life that I've got all the questions right.
You go, girl, and it's about
yeah.
TV.
Woo! I am a master at that.
You are. Round 3. The category is idioms. A big thanks to listener Rayansh for this idea. Thank you. Now, if you don't know what an idiom is a common phrase which means something different from its literal meaning, but can be understood because of its popular use. For example, if someone told you to hang in there, what it really means is don't give up. Question 1. If a person is on the silver screen, what job do they have? Question 2. If a person is feeling sad, what color are they said to be? Question 3. If it is pouring rain outside, what animals are said to be coming down? Question 4. If you aren't paying any attention, it is said that your head is where? Question 5. When someone is getting ready to perform in a play, what idiom would you say to wish them good luck? Question 6. If something is a piece of cake, it is really what? Question 7. If something is very expensive, it is said to cost which 2 body parts? And now the round 3 answers. So I know I've said before how I love when kids send me category ideas because some stuff I would never even think of. And this was one of them. When I got this, I was like, this is a great category idea, but I would have never thought of it. So thanks again, Rayansh.
Yep.
Yep.
It's actually really good. I'm really excited for this.
Question 1. If a person is on the silver screen, what job do they have?
A coal miner. A movie director.
An actor or an actress?
Oh.
The silver screen is another word for the movie industry.
Oh. Silver gave me a...
Yeah, that's confusing. Idioms are hard. Question 2. If a person is feeling sad, what color are they said to be?
Blue.
Blue.
There's a song and it goes, I'm blue, da boo doo ba doo ba. And it goes, I have a girlfriend and she is so blue.
I think the parents will get a kick out of that because you can obviously tell that I push my musical likes onto my kids. Because poor Quinn, she listens to all like 80s and 90s music.
They're so good. 80s music is the best. Don't stop listening to 80s music. It's so good.
Question 3. If it's pouring rain outside, what animals are said to be coming down?
Cats and dogs.
That's a weird one. It's raining cats and dogs.
I don't know. Does that mean like big drops or?
It just means like pouring, but I don't know why cats and dogs. Question 4. If you aren't paying attention, it is said that your head is where?
In the clouds.
In the clouds. Question 5. When someone is getting ready to perform in a play, what idiom would you say to wish them good luck?
Break a leg.
That's an interesting. So that one was so interesting. I thought I should probably look this one up and figure out where it came from. So, in the early days of theater, many actors had to be chosen to perform. If actors were not performing, they had to stay behind the leg line, which also meant that they wouldn't get paid. If you were to tell the actor to break a leg, you were wishing them the opportunity to perform and get paid.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't know what a leg line is. It basically is just a saying for a line that meant that you didn't get picked to perform, so you didn't get paid. So if you were to break a leg, you broke through the leg line and got paid to perform.
Oh, well, I have a joke about that.
Go ahead.
Why do actors say break a leg?
I don't know.
Because there's always a cast.
Good one. Appropriate joke. Question 6. If something is a piece of cake, it is really what?
Easy as pie.
Oh man, there's another idiom. A piece of cake is also easy as pie. Good one. Question 7. If something is very expensive, it is said to cost which 2 body parts?
An arm and a leg. And an egg salad sandwich.
What? An arm and a leg. That's another weird one.
Yeah.
Boy, it's raining cats and dogs. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. Oh yeah, when pigs fly. Oh man, I could have tons of these and more categories with all the idioms there are.
I love idioms. They're so cool.
Well, stay tuned. Maybe we will.
Ooh.
Round number 4. The category is sports by athlete. I will give you the names of the athletes and you give me the sport. Question 1. This question comes from Finley. Thanks, Finley. Gabby Douglas, Suni Lee, Sean Johnson. Question 2. Rory McIlroy, Arnold Palmer, Tony Finau. Question 3. Dwayne Wade, Larry Bird, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Question 4. Jerry Rice, Walter Payton, Rob Gronkowski. Question 5. Pele, Megan Rapinoe, Kylian Mbappe. Question 6. Jackie Robinson, Kirby Puckett, Mike Trout. Question 7. Mario Lemieux, Sidney Crosby, Gordie Howe. Round 4 answers. How's your sports athlete knowledge, Quinn?
Pretty well, I think.
All right, question 1. Gabby Douglas, Suni Lee, and Sean Johnson.
Kayaking.
They're gymnasts.
Why didn't you say snowmobile?
Because I didn't want to make it obvious.
Oh, God.
It's got to be a little bit of a challenge.
I knew Suni Lee. I should have said gymnast.
Question 2. Rory McIlroy, Arnold Palmer, Tony Finau.
Golfing?
Golf. Yep.
Why did you say Tiger Woods?
Again, I didn't want to give it away.
Brooks Koepka.
Brooks Koepka?
Oh, I like Shirley Temple.
You mean Arnold Palmer's?
Arnold Palmer's.
What is an Arnold Palmer?
I can't remember, but I like them.
It's half
iced tea, half lemonade.
Yes. You got to be pretty cool to have an official, like Shirley Temple or Arnold Palmer, like to have a drink actually named after you.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool. I wonder what I could come up with to have like the Casey. Question 3. Dwayne Wade, Larry Bird, and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Bobsledding.
Are you being serious?
I don't know.
Larry Bird? Basketball.
Why not Michael Jordan?
Right?
LeBron James.
I know. Question 4. Jerry Rice, Walter Payton, Rob Gronkowski.
Baseball?
So if I told you that Rob Gronkowski's nickname was Gronk, does that help?
Like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove?
They're football players.
I don't know. I don't watch football. I'm trying to name everyday sports because my first answer was kayaking and my fourth was bobsledding.
I thought you'd be better at this.
Sorry.
Question 5. Pele, Megan Rapinoe, Kylian Mbappe.
Dancing, gymnastics.
These guys are soccer players, guys
They're
and girl.
boys?
Well, Megan Rapinoe isn't.
Oh.
But Kylian Mbappe was the French player who dominated at the World Cup this past time.
Okay, well, I don't watch soccer or football, so I shouldn't know this.
Question 6. Jackie Robinson, Kirby Puckett, Mike Trout.
This one's baseball.
This one's baseball. Question 7. Mario Lemieux, Sidney Crosby, Gordie Howe.
Swimmers.
Hockey.
Oh my word! I
Quinn,
didn't get any of these
your
right.
dad is going to be
Upset at me.
man.
He's gonna be so mad at me.
He's gonna like read you sports books before bed and then
No!
quiz you.
That's not gonna be fun. Please.
Round number 5. The category is fashion. Question 1. Where would espadrilles be worn on your body? Question 2. Levi Strauss invented what article of clothing? Question 3. What was the first name of fashion designer Chanel? Question 4. A circular band worn as jewelry around the finger is known as a what? Question 5. In which city is Rodeo Drive? Question 6. Skirts are a combination of shorts and a what? Question 7. The brand Ray-Ban make what sort of fashion item? Round 5, answers. Question 1. Where would espadrilles be worn on your body?
Isn't that around your neck?
On your feet. Espadrilles
they're
are
like-
casual, rope-soled, flat, but sometimes high-heeled shoes. They usually have a canvas or cotton fabric upper part and a flexible sole made from esparto rope.
Oh.
So espadrilles, the bottom of them, the way that you can tell is that they have that like rope part on the bottom instead of a rubber sole.
Oh, interesting.
Question 2. Levi Strauss invented what article of clothing?
The dress.
What are Levi's?
Oh, they're also shoes.
Blue jeans.
It's blue jeans. I got that right.
Hearing of the miners' need for durable pants, Strauss hired a tailor to make garments out of tent canvas. Later, denim was substituted and copper riveting was added to the pocket seams. Haven't you ever heard of like Levi's jeans?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I feel dumb right now.
Question 3. What was the first name of the fashion designer Chanel? Her name was Coco. Coco Chanel. What a cool name.
I don't know.
How is she not destined to be a fashion designer with a name like Coco Chanel?
My friend has a dog named Coco.
Question 4. A circular band worn as jewelry around the finger is known as a what?
A ring.
A ring. Question 5. In which city is Rodeo Drive? It's in Beverly Hills. So Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills is this super famous mecca for super upscale, expensive clothing shops. So like
Oh.
the fanciest of the fans shop on Rodeo Drive.
Whoa.
Question 6. Skirts are a combination of shorts and a what?
A skirt.
Yep, skirt and shorts, skirts. Question 7. The brand Ray-Ban makes what sort of fashion item?
Was hoping this would be one of the answers, so I'm just gonna guess. A boa. That goes
What?
around your neck.
Ray-Bans? Sunglasses or glasses?
Oh. I like boas.
what? Where is your head at today, child?
In the clouds.
In the cloud. And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. What are you doing if you are going spelunking?
Cave exploring.
Question 2. What show follows the adventures of 13-year-old Anne, who is magically transported to the fantastical world full of frog people?
Amphibia.
Question 3. When someone is getting ready to perform in a play, what idiom would you say to wish them good luck?
Break a leg.
Question 4. Mario Lemieux, Sidney Crosby, and Gordie Howe play what sport?
Hockey.
Question 5. In what city is Rodeo Drive?
Beverly Hills.
Question 6. If you're using a barometer and notice that the air pressure is falling, what could you potentially expect to happen?
A storm might be coming.
Question 7. What was the first name of the fashion designer Chanel?
Coco. And that's it. Goodbye.
And that's a wrap, folks.
Take 347.
Take 62. That's a wrap.
Yay!
Thank you for listening, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Have a great week.
Yeah, have a great week.
Ciao.
Adios.
Arrivederci.
Hasta la vista.
Uh,
Ha!
you won. Goodbye.
Bye.
Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia for Kids Podcast. And if you have a question idea or even an entire category, please email us at triviaforkidspodcast@gmail.com.